Hi, everyone. How are you this evening? I hope everyone is well, and I hope that everyone can see the video tonight. The weather looks like it's pretty good outside, so it doesn't look like there are any storms. So let me know if you're watching. Just say hi or how are you, or just something to let me know that you're watching. On my end, it does say that I'm live, but sometimes I'm not quite sure whether I'm live on Facebook or if I am just a live video for myself and I have to do something later on. Oh, I see somebody's popping on. Hello, whoever you are. Uh, Tonight, I have a story that is a little bit different from what I have done in the past. Um, a lot of us do not know, at least when I was growing up, you didn't hear a whole lot about slavery. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Jade. Hi, Stella. I hope you guys are doing well. Um, but we didn't hear a lot about a thing called the Underground Railroad. It was covered very briefly, and I'm not sure whether they cover it a whole lot in history now. But this story is called Under the Quilt, and it was written by Deborah Hopkinson and James E. Ransom. Now, I had always been told that for the farmhouses, and a lot of places in Ohio were part of the Underground Railroad. And from what I understand, there were different symbols that they would put out on the house or at a window or on a fence that showed that that was a friendly place for slaves who were trying to escape the South. So this is about a quilt. So let's go ahead and start our story. Running. I'm young, but my legs are strong. I can run. Look at all those folks who were running. Hi, Lisa. I run so fast I lead the way. The ones I love race behind, pounding dirt and grass, jumping rocks and roots. My feet make drum beats on the path. I'm running far away from the farm where the master worked us, hoeing and picking, mending and sewing, till my hands got raw. There they go, they're running on the path. Now he wants to track me, catch me, chase me till my breath is gone, fence me in to be a slave again. But I'll make my steps, quick whispers in the dark. I'll run where he won't find me, under the quilt of night. There they are, the men who are chasing the slaves. And they have dogs. A river. We search long to find a little boat hidden in the reeds. Is it safe to go over? The water's deep and fast, but we cross without a sound, like the moon coming up over my shoulder to float across the sky. There they are in that boat going across the river, waiting. Runaways like us must hide in daylight, so come morning we crouch in the bushes till night. It's hot. Sweat dribbles down my neck. Thorns rake my arms and legs. In the still afternoon, mosquitoes whine and tease, just like the overseer's children did. All I can do is wait for the cover of darkness. Oh, if only I could dance into the open and sing so loud the stars would hear and hurry our guide to our way. There they are, all resting. That would be pretty scary, huh? Watching. We run and hide, run and hide. My cuts sting, my bites itch. I'm hungry all the time. One day at dusk, we make our way to a patch of woods at the edge of town. There are more houses there, people, roads, danger. The others rest while I keep watch for a sign from the Underground Railroad. the friends who will help us get free. Wee, 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 an owl trills softly. I stop my breath to listen. Is it really an owl or the railroad's secret code? A sign that a friend is near? No, there he is. Just a small fat bird with round yellow moons for eyes. There she is, just watching. I try to be an owl myself, but my eyes hurt with watching. Then I see a woman walk out through her yard wearing a plain dress. On her arm, she carries a quilt to air. She hangs it over the fence, then looks to the woods just once. I stare with all my might. I know what to look for. In most quilts, center squares are red for home and hearth, but these centers are a dark, deep blue. This house hides runaways. There's the woman in the quilt, and can you see all the blue? See the blue in the centers? Hi, Barb. Hi, Arlo. I'm brave enough to go forward first. When at last the stars are up, I pull the darkness around me and run through long, wet grass. My foot trembles on the wood step, and my knock is shivery and quick, like the beating of my heart. Who's there? Comes a voice. I swallow hard before I give the password. What if I'm wrong? But I trust the quilt, so I say, the friend of a friend. There she is. Hiding. A man and woman let us in. They give us clean clothes, hot stew and biscuits, sweet cherry pie. We talk in whispers so we won't wake their little boy, already tucked in bed. Their daughter, just my age, let me hold her kitten. We follow her lantern up narrow stairs to a secret room. Sleep now. Tonight we'll keep watch, she says. They're changing clothes, and there she is holding the kitten. I'm glad you're watching, Arlo. I lie awake wondering about others who have hidden here. I wonder, I wouldn't ever know their names, but I find a message, a rough carved place in the wood under my mat. I make my fingers into eyes to explore it just before I fall asleep. I see it is a star. There she is, feeling for that star, traveling. Wake up, hurry! Your master and his men are close behind. Our friend whisks us through the last folds of night and hides us deep in his wagon. The cold boards make me shiver. Straw pricks my skin like needles. We go north across a bridge under trees, a zigzag of here and there. We can't turn back. We would be beaten, sold away, our chances gone for good. We must go on or die. I hang on tight. Fear is so real. It lies here beside me. The wagon rattles. Horses clomp. Suddenly I tremble. Voices. We're caught. There they are, hiding in the back of the wagon. We're looking for runaways. What's in your wagon? Barked a voice. Eggs, sacks of grain, vegetables to sell at morning market, says our driver, smooth as honey. Search me if you like. I'm no friend of the slave. I keep still as a rock, though it feels like my heart will split. But the searchers are fooled, and at last they gallop off. Our friend laughs and cracks the reins. He calls to his horses, Giddy up, Hope and liberty, and the wagon rolls on. Can you see the men talking to the man who was driving the wagon? The man on the wagon is all dark, and the slave masters are on the horses. Singing. Birds wake, a rooster calls. I listen to night softly falling away. We stop at a little church deep in a piney wood. I pick the straw from my hair and rub my stiff, cramped legs. There's the people from the church. Our friend takes a stick and draws a map in the dirt of a road we'll take to Canada. These good folks will carry you on, he says. You're almost to freedom now. There's the friend, and he's got that stick. Over the trees, the sun comes up, the dark pines glow like gold. Freedom! I take a deep breath, and when I go, my voice flies up in song, my own song, of running in sunshine and dancing through fields. I'll jump every fence in my way. She looks pretty happy. Now, there's a little note about the story at the end, and this is what it says. Under the Quilt of Night is an imagined journey. It's a fictitious story inspired by the Underground Railroad. It mixes fact and folklore. The Underground Railroad, of course, was not actually underground, nor was it a railroad. It was a secret network of people who helped others to escape slavery. It was most active in the 1850s, in the years just before the Civil War. Just as we don't learn the name of the girl who tells the stories, we don't know the names of most who escaped through the Underground Railroad. Activities took place in secret and weren't written down. Those fleeing slavery faced incredible danger and hardships. The free blacks and whites who helped them also faced risks. Many stories have grown up around quilts and the Underground Railroad. Some think quilts included hidden meanings or were hung to make safe houses, while others believe these stories are simply folklore. We do know that fugitives were hidden in many ways, sometimes in secret rooms or tunnels, other times in wagons with false bottoms, or simply under straw in the back of carts. We also know from songs like Follow the Drinking Gourd that enslaved people used the North Star to help them locate where Canada and freedom lay. In this story, the girl finds a star someone has carved in the floor as a hopeful sign of freedom. So I hope that you've learned a little bit from our story tonight, and I hope you have a better appreciation of the things that happened to free people who were enslaved by other people. That concludes our story for tonight. Just remember that we do have our worship service on Sundays. If you want to come in person, the Powhatan Church is at 9. The Amity Church has been starting at 10:15, and we also do that on video, both on my Facebook page as well as the Amity UMC page. So if you would like to be part of the worship service, you are invited to come in one way, either in person or virtually. We hope that you enjoyed the story. We'll be back again next week with another story. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope that you have enjoyed the story and our time together. And I will see you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.